Of course, ice continues to be the story in the La Crosse area as well. Today's weather has made traveling difficult for drivers and pedestrians. News 8's Eric Jacobson joins us live in downtown La Crosse with how residents were getting around today. Hi, Eric.
Hey, Lisa, that's right. This weather has made walking in La Crosse especially tricky. Now, just to kind of give you an idea of how slippery it still is here in La Crosse, this is my shoe's probably not the best indicator, but there is still some very slippery parts here in downtown La Crosse. It's a common story we heard from plenty of people that we spoke to today.
I'm sure you could ice skate down there if you wanted to.
La Crosse building owner Steve Harm spent his mornings salting his sidewalk.
Just kept building up and building up.
While snow is expected, he says Wisconsinites aren't quite prepared to deal with something quite like this.
I wasn't, because your tendency is not to stock up on a bunch of salt, because otherwise you might get stuck with it.
Between this and last week's storm, Harm says he spent 6 hours getting his sidewalk ready, not to mention the amount of salt he's used.
Last week we used 170, I think, and I've got 200 pounds in my car right now, and it might take a majority of that.
While Harm was busy salting, others I spoke to described the weather
Schnitski.
as a mixed bag.
Snowy, sleety, rainy, icky, slippery, scary. Stay inside if you can.
The morning walk downtown for this mother-daughter duo was a little interesting.
Like dancing, sort of like skating, trying to have an arm out for my mom so she doesn't fall down. Very slowly, one step at a time, making sure you know where your feet are, grip with your toes.
And she says the ice doesn't necessarily paint a pretty picture.
Doesn't quite feel like we're in Wisconsin. This reminds me a lot more of the West Coast because of the fog and the rain and the clouds.
And while the ice may be a pain for some,
You have to expect it.
it's difficult to give Wisconsin the cold shoulder.
We live, it's Wisconsin.
And spring is right around the corner. I don't care what anybody says. We're going to will it here with the good weather.
Now, since we were out here earlier today, the conditions on the roadways and sidewalks have improved, but I think it's just a good reminder to people to take time if you're going anywhere this evening. Reporting live in downtown La Crosse, Eric Jacobson, News 8.
All right, thank you so much, Eric.